And with that, Senator Murray.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. And Secretary Kennedy, you were before appropriations yesterday, and I asked you about the insanely bloated military budget that we are seeing from the White House this year. At the same time, the president isn't doing anything to invest in our health care here at home. And now we have learned he's not even investing in our troops' health. Secretary Hegseth announced that the U.S. military will no longer require American troops to get the flu vaccine. My own colleague, Senator Wicker, called it a mistake and pointed to his own experience, noting, quote, "I dutifully took my flu shot every year. As a whole, it made for a healthier and flu-free force." Secretary Kennedy, is CDC or any agency at HHS ready and able to detect or monitor localized flu outbreaks in our military as a result of this new, what I think is a backwards policy?
Secretary Hegseth was just recognizing that these soldiers being sent over to fight for our freedoms and that they should have some freedom too. The flu shot is an intervention that is often ineffective, has a 20% efficacy rate. There are studies that show that getting a flu shot actually increases the chance of a non-flu infection. A soldier.
Well, you and I may differ on that, but my question to you wasn't about that. My question to you is HHS or CDC, either one, now going to monitor any flu outbreaks on our military ships? Or
I don't know if there's any program specifically for the military, but we definitely monitor flu outbreaks.
Well, this was a very old policy. It wasn't based in science. It was based in
Secretary Hegseth is improving the food at all of the military.
Mr. Secretary, if I can finish, the 1918 pandemic actually sickened 40% of our service members and killed 20,000 soldiers. If you have a submarine full of people who we are counting on and a virus goes flying through it, we don't have a ready military.
You're comparing the Spanish flu.
I am just stating that if you have our military have a pandemic or flu or anything fly through them, they are not ready. So my question to you was not about that.
You and I are going to entire submarine.
Mr. Secretary, it is my time. I'm asking you simply, and you didn't answer me, whether or not we were going to monitor that to make sure that we do have troops ready in these very critical times. But let me go on here because I just have a few minutes left. Yesterday when we talked, you went on a very long tangent about how you were just canceling woke grants, but I want to, for the record, put the numbers here. You canceled at least 17 maternal health grants, $4 million, because apparently any research involving women is woke. You canceled 58 grants for vaccine research, $94 million. At 59 for Alzheimer's research, that was $33 million, and a whopping 108 cancer research grants, $29 million worth. I just have to say, cancer is not woke, neither is Alzheimer's or women who die in childbirth. These are deadly issues. They deserve serious research. I'm appalled that it was tossed in the shredder. And meanwhile, as I said, we're shoveling money on war spending. So I just want to be clear that the budget that was sent to us is not a MAGA budget, it's not a MAHA budget, it is a war budget. No one can call it anything other than that. Why on earth would we take from researchers in rural healthcare, maternal healthcare? You justified these cuts because of a need to reduce the debt yesterday. This budget actually proposes to increase the debt for more war. So we're shoveling more money at defense contractors, but we're slashing NIH by more than $5 billion, fewer patients getting life-saving treatment, cutting CDC by a third so we can't respond to dangerous outbreaks, slashing investments in mental health and addiction treatment. People will fall through the cracks, and not investing in childcare. Families will have to decide between childcare and healthcare and putting food on the table. So I know my time's almost up, and Mr. Chairman, for the record, I am concerned about the promises that have been broken, and I have some items that I do want to submit for the record. I ask unanimous consent to include these articles. RFK Jr. breaks promise to senators, guts CDC vaccine panel of independent experts. RFK Jr. breaks his promise about the CDC on vaccines and autism. Firing of CDC's vaccine advisors puts spotlight on RFK Jr.'s promises to Cassidy. I have one that is titled, RFK Jr. made promises in order to become a health secretary. He has broken many of them. Bill Cassidy extracted a promise from RFK Jr. Now he sees what that promise is worth. Two more Republican senator who voted for RFK is airing his concerns too late now, and an article that is entitled, GOP Senator Refuses to Face Reality About RFK Jr. After Being Lied to. I yield back.
Without objection, they're submitted.
Thank you.